Hey guys, I'm gonna read chapter five of my fan fiction, I guess, since I haven't done it in a while. So yeah, let's just get started. Remember, this is still by me. I don't know why I would change authors, but it's still by me. Chapter 5 of Nightmares in Paradise. And this chapter is entitled Meeting the Princess. Well, Austin explained, back on Earth, just like you ponies had to defeat the likes of Discord and Nightmare Moon, we sometimes have a bit of a problem. A man named Emperor Pyro Z. Ooh, Pinky said. He sounds evil. He is, Austin continued. His goal is to take over Earth, because you see, he did not originally live on Earth. He lived on a planet far, far away called planet Incernia, whatever the fuck. He is a very smart alien, and has created many devices, most of which could lead to the end of civilization as we know it. The pony started gulping. Rainbow Dash didn't seem impressed, though. Yes, I am pretty good, aren't I? Pyro Z thought. One invention he created, Austin continued, is called the Dimensionomicon. It teleported all of us from Earth to here. How his technology is advanced enough to do that, I don't know. The device was too strong for him to handle, though, and he was teleported here along with us. Where is this Pyro Z now? Twilight asked. He seemed dangerous enough. If he got into Ponyville, it might be hard to stop him. Well, Punk said, as soon as we landed in this field here, I saw him. A few seconds later, he was gone. Pyro Z smirked. He loved how these puny humans feared him so. He would have to make sure these ponies felt the same way. He can't be that hard to beat, Rainbow Dash said, unimpressed with the alien's accolades. Don't say that, Dash, Freddy warned. Honestly, you can't underestimate this man. He is bad to the bone. What does this little guy look like? Applejack asked. Just then, Zane printed out a picture of Pyro Z off his laptop. Here you go, Nathan said, handing the picture to Applejack. Rarity gasped when she saw the alien. He has a fantastic taste in skin color. Punk rolled his eyes again. Is the color purple the father of your child or something? Marcus snickered. Rarity glared. It is my favorite color. Hey, Punk said. Shut your mouth, Marky. Marcus growled. Damn that pink piece of crap. Don't start, Marcus grumbled. Marky, Pinky said. Your nickname is awesome. Don't be all saddy wag-wag about it, she giggled. Were you dropped on your head the second you came out of your mother's pussy hole? Marcus asked without hesitation. Just wondering. Actually, Pinky began, it was a minute after, not a second after. Thank you very much, Marky. Sims's eyes grew wide. He would soon have to live with this thing. Okay, Twilight said. We'll be on the lookout for Emperor Pyro Z. Yeah, Rainbow Dash said enthusiastically. And once we find him, we'll kick him up into the clouds. Whoa, Nova said, just now figuring something out. Dash, you're a Pegasus, so that means you lives in clouds, right? Oh yeah, Dash said, remembering. That means you two can't come up there with me unless you're both Pegasus too. Oh, you fixed the plan? Z will just have to stick his head in the ground like an ostrich then, Z said. I can fix that, Twilight said. I have a spell that can turn you all into ponies. Everyone else seemed to like the idea, except Sims, who groaned so damn loud. I don't want to be a damn pony, Sims screamed. And just what is your problem with ponies, Sams? That was kind of black, Applejack asked, glaring at Marcus. Marcus didn't want to answer this. Anything but this. I had some bad experiences with ponies. Please don't make me talk about it. Sims looked at the ground sadly. Oh, Applejack said thoughtfully. I didn't know. Sims sighed. I guess I can take being a pony for a while. He sniffled. First, Twilight began, we really should assemble a meeting today by town hall. It's only 9:30 in the morning, and I'm sure the rest of Ponyville will be glad to meet you all. We're in, Freddy agreed, speaking on behalf of everyone else. Call the mayor. Mayor... What's the mayor's name? Zane? Nathan? Mayor, Mayor! Zane and Nathan yelled at the same time, smirking at their knowledge of the favorite show. Wow, Freddie said, not surprised at the name Lauren Faust had given the mayor. He knew it was a children's TV show, though, so he would let it slide. Okay, then, call Mayor. Will do, Twilight said, nodding. Rainbow Dash, go to Town Hall and ask the mayor to let the other citizens know that a meeting will be starting soon. Got it, Rainbow Dash said, flying off. We will soon also have to introduce you guys to Princess Celestia, too, Twilight put forth the idea. As long as Princess Luna is there, Nathan said. We're in, Zane nodded. Out of 10, how understandable would you say the princess is? Austin asked. 20, Twilight confidently said. We got nothing left to lose, Punk said, smiling. Sure, we'll meet your majesty. I would like to suggest something, though, Applejack said. Keep Marky on a leash. Her majesty will not take kindly to being gutter mouth talk. Good idea, Freddie said. Just shut your mouth the whole time, Marky, Freddie snickered. Shut your ass up when you got a deal, Marcus scowled. I'll think about it, Freddie replied, smirking. Marcus growled. Pinky laughed. You guys are so funny. I can't wait to hang out with you all. Neither can we, Pinky, Zane said. Yeah, we can make cupcakes together. Nathan Silva winked. Oh, you bastard. You evil Dutch bastard. Pinky said, remembering her nightmare once again. We'll see, she said hesitantly. We have a story we'd like you to read, Pinky, Zane said with a sly smile on his face. A story? Pinky said, once again getting her happiness back. Is it about me? Zane and Nathan nodded. Okay. Pinky went over to the computer and started reading the story Zane had searched nearly seconds before. Freddie quirked an eyebrow. What are you creeps planning? He whispered to Nathan. You'll see, Nathan said with a chuckle. Cupcakes, Pinky read, by Sergeant Sprinkles. Oh, you son! you bastards! I like his name, she giggled. Trust us, Zane said. You like the story, too, Nathan nodded. Oh, you fucking whore, bonger, mouth, bitch-ass, dick. Equestria, Town Hall, the Batman. Rainbow Dash was at the Town Hall in a jiffy. She opened up the large double doors to go out inside and was met instantly with the mayor's secretary, Crooked Glasses, because that's a very good name. Ah, Crooked said. Rainbow Dash, what can I do for you? I need to speak to the mayor. It's really important, Dash answered. Well, most ponies would need to schedule an appointment in order to speak to the mayor, Crooked said. Rainbow sighed. But the mayor is always welcome to see any element of harmony right away. Rainbow Dash smirked. I knew being an element of loyalty had its perks, Rainbow Dash thought. Then Crooked buzzed into the mayor. Miss Mayor, Rainbow Dash is here to see you. Send her in, Crooked. That's the same voice for each character. Yes, ma'am. She then took her hoof off the intercom buzzer. The mayor will see you now, she smiled. Thanks, Rainbow replied. With that, she went into the mayor's office. Rainbow Dash, Mayor said excitedly. So good to see you. What can I do for you? Hiya, Mayor, Rainbow said with a smile. Did you hear that noise a while ago? Oh, yes. It ruptured my train of thought. Surely it must be Team Blue, returning back to Ponyville, Mayor said. Well, not exactly, Rainbow said with a nervous smile. Then what was it? Mayor asked. That's why I came here, Rainbow said. We wanted to know if you could gather all Ponyville citizens together for a meeting. Of course. I assume everything will be explained at the meeting? Mayor asked. That's the plan, Rainbow answered, nodding. All right, then, Mayor said, and with that she said it into the town loudspeaker. Citizens of Ponyville, you must all gather at the town hall immediately. A meeting will be beginning shortly. Thank you. You all suck. She didn't say that. That'd be cool, though. Thanks, Mayor. Dash waved goodbye to the mayor, and on her way out, she waved goodbye to Crooked Glasses, and she was off after that. Back at the field of Batman. Pinkie Pie screamed, very loudly. Her usually curly poor mane had now been reduced to her old-school long hair. She quickly closed the monitor on Zane's laptop and ran off. Zane and Nathan looked at Pinkie confusingly. They didn't expect her to be that creeped out by the story. Good going, Zane, yelled Nathan. Now she's upset. I didn't know she'd take it that badly, Zane said, not meaning for this to have happened. What did tarnation did you fools do? Applejack yelled at Zane and Nathan. We don't know! Zane and Nathan yelled at the same time. We just told her to read a story, that's all, Nathan said. Applejack started to read the story too. After a while, she gasped and put a hoof to her mouth. What is it? Fluttershy asked. That, Applejack began, was the exact same nightmare Pinkie had a while ago. She killed Rainbow Dash and made her body parts into cupcakes? Nathan asked, mortified. Yep, Applejack said, sighing. She told me the whole nightmare, every detail, every nook and cranny, and this here story is the exact same thing. How is that possible? Zane asked. Well, Austin said. Okay, mind-fuck explanation incoming. It could be the case of the text being mightier than the mental capacity. When something as horrible as that story was written, it must have somehow hopped dimensions and landed into Pinkie's brain. Yep, it makes all the sense in the world to me. But how? Zane and Nathan asked. Not sure, Austin answered, but it's the only logical explanation that makes any sense. Pyrozy thought. Austin is much more intelligent than I give him credit for. When I have a plan, I'll have to make sure he is the first to die. Pinkie! Nathan and Zane yelled. Come back, we're sorry! Ryback also went off to help look. Wow, Marcus said. I thought I'd be the first one to make her cry. You aren't helping, Marky, Nova teased. Z chuckled. I thought we established that you suckers would shut up about that, Sims said angrily. Z believes that we are pulling your chain, Z said. Sims groaned. Meanwhile, apparently Pinkie Pie was so sad she couldn't run fast enough, because Zane, Nathan, and Ryback quickly caught up to her. Wait! Pinkie! Zane yelled. This caused the pink pony to stop altogether. Yeah? Pinkie said, sniffling. We are so sorry, Nathan said. Applejack told us about the nightmare. We had no idea that the story we were showing you was the actual nightmare. But, Pinkie said, how could this author from another dimension write a story about my nightmare? He doesn't live here. He doesn't know what makes me tick. We think, Zane said, that the story was so horrible that it somehow connected with your mind from Earth. How in the hell does that work? Pinkie yelled. None of this makes any sense. We know, Pinkie, Zane said, comforting her. But if we knew that story was actually your nightmare, we would have never showed it to you. Can you ever forgive us? Nathan asked sincerely. Ryback picked up the cute pony and gave her the biggest hug he had ever given. That did the trick. Slowly but surely, Pinkie Pie smiled again, and her long hair had been reformed to the hairstyle Zane and Nathan had grown to love. Of course I can, you guys, Pinkie said in her bipolar way, earning fuse from Nathan and Zane. You're my friends now. Zane and Nathan got in on Ryback's hug on Pinkie, which immediately made Ryback back off. After all, he wanted to hug ponies, not fags. Oh, God, you look at that. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Now, Pinkie began, how can you guys read that story? It's so sad. We didn't think it was sad before, Zane said. But now that we know what it's actually caused, Nathan finished Zane's sentence. We hope that Sergeant Sprinkles burns in hell. That's good. That's nice. Pinkie giggled. I can't talk. You know what? Me too. That's nice. Come on, let's get going. We got a meeting to go to. With that, the four friends walked off towards the meeting, but Pinkie still couldn't help but think of her nightmare, which was apparently the work of some sick bastard, who got his jollies writing stories scary enough to spring herself into a mental breakdown at any time. A few minutes later, Town Hall. Every living, breathing citizen of Ponyville had arrived at the Town Hall within minutes. They knew that the mayor didn't fool around, and when she called a meeting, it usually meant something catastrophic. Of catastrophic importance to come about. Good day, citizens of Ponyville, Mayor announced. I'm sorry to schedule this meeting on such short notice, but there is something that the elements of harmony have learned of just a while ago. The floor is yours, Twilight. Are you sure you're doing okay, darling? Rarity whispered to Pinkie. Yep, Pinkie giggled. I am as okay can be. Rarity highly doubted that, and her thoughts were correct. Pinkie was feeling like absolute crap right now. She had to relive her nightmare once again. At least it was in the form of text this time. Yeah, but if it's in text, it still makes her think about the actual nightmare, so it didn't really do any good. It didn't really matter. What a stupid offer this guy is. I hate him. Thank you, Mayor, Twilight said. Citizens of Ponyville, it is a great pleasure I announce to you that the noise you all experienced earlier this morning was not a new villain. Every pony sighed in relief. They didn't want to have to deal with another discord. In fact, Twilight continued, it was a group of new heroes. Yeah, right. Every pony cheered. They doubted they were as good as Team Blue, but they were still happy to know that they were good. With that, the curtains opened up, and Austin, Punk, Freddy, Ryback, Marcus, Z, Nova, Zane, Nathan, Damien, Kid, and Tate, as a lot of names were revealed to the audience. Many gasps were heard, and whispers, ponies asking each other, "What are they?" "These men and children," Twilight continued. Damien, Kid, and Tate waved, "have come here from Earth. They are humans." Twilight said the last sentence with a smile. She's gonna probe him. Immediately the crowd started whooping and hollering. Therefore, this is a great day. Ponyville is the first town in Equestria to ever inhabit a real-life human being, and now we have more visitors from where they come from. More cheers and applause are heard. Nova started flexing his lack of muscles. But, Twilight continued, with good news, there's always some bad news. Some citizens started to get worried looks on their faces. I will allow this man to explain the current situation. With that, Austin went up to the podium. Hello, Ponyville, Austin said, putting his arms behind his back. We are very happy to be here. Every pony cheered. I know what you must be thinking. Who are we? And why do we look so weird? Twilight just explained that, nincompoop. Anyway, well, we are humans from the planet Earth. She just said that. And this is what all humans look like. They expected that. It's just natural. How we were sent here is not too hard to explain, although it takes over a paragraph and I gotta read it, so fuck. Well, let me first tell you our job occupation. On Earth, we are professional wrestlers. Many of the citizens started cheering, especially the men. Thank you, Austin continued, smiling. In the company we work for, though, there is a man, an evil man, capable of world domination. Some ponies gulped in fear. Originally, he did not live on our planet. He is an alien who lives out far in the galaxy, on a planet called Incernia. God dang it, I finally got it right. Basically, he's an evil alien all day, but also works as a wrestler at night. Some ponies laughed. Stop laughing, they've laughed too much. He is extremely smart. He has many inventions known to his name, one of which is called the Dimensionomicon. What it does is simple. It sends people to different dimensions. Why it sent us to this one, I don't know. I'm not even sure if the creator of the invention knows. All I know is that this man did not know the power of his own creations, because inevitably his own device sent him here along with us. Along with this device, this man has many other inventions, most of which could be a disaster to Equestria. This man is fearfully known in the wrestling locker room and around our galaxy. Then Austin hit a button on the podium, unraveling a large picture of Pyro-Z, visible to the whole audience, as Emperor Pyro-Z. The audience gasped. Yes, Austin continued, he sure is ugly, isn't he? There's no time to joke, retard. Every pony laughed, even though they shouldn't have. Because very close to the stage, Emperor Pyro-Z was silently growling in cloaked form. Now, Ross will definitely die first, Pyro-Z thought. Be on the lookout for this dangerous man. If you see him, immediately talk to any of the elements of harmony. Austin gestured to the 6 most important ponies of all in Equestria. Well, besides the princesses, of course. They will spring into action as quick as possible. Now, we don't know if the elements of harmony will be able to defeat Pyro-Z by themselves. Rainbow Dash nodded yes, signaling that she thought they would be able to. I've heard much about them, but I won't be able to tell until the battle begins. Also, take note that quite soon, Team Blue will be back here in Ponyville. Everyone cheered. Stop cheering! God dang, I'm tired of reading that. Why did I write all these cheers? They will be a big help in the battle against Emperor Pyro-Z. But if we are able to find Pyro-Z before Blue gets here, we will have to do Well, we can until they arrive. Or if the elements of harmony are strong enough to defeat him by themselves, that's fantastic too. I would like to apologize to you all. I wish we could have at least been sent here without Pyro Z, but alas, it never is that easy, is it? Oh, pardon me, we should really introduce ourselves. My name is Austin Ross. Austin walked off the podium and Freddy walked up to him. My name is Freddy Hedegar, and I know this may sound stupid, but does anybody know where I can get 10,000 bits? Freddy asked, hoping he wouldn't get made fun of. Someone who had lots of bits walked up onto the stage. Diamond TR's father, Filthy Rich. And now it's time for the out of character portion of this chapter. I have 10,000 bits, Mr. Hedegar. It's chump change for me. Ugh, Filthy exclaimed. Freddy beamed with happiness. What exactly do you need it for? Well, Freddy explained, on Earth I have quite a bit of money too. But I have learned that my 10,000 in Earth money will serve me no use here. I earned this money, and I believe I am entitled to get the same amount I have in bits. Freddy then asked the crowd, Don't you all agree? No, random person, shut up. They all cheered, supporting this fool who they knew nothing about. Shows how smart they are. Well, Filthy explained, what are you willing to trade in exchange for 10,000 bits? How about my 10,000 in Earth money? Freddy said nervously. It's literally out of this world currency. You would be the only one with something like it in Ponyville. Filthy thought about it for a moment. Fine. It seems I have run out of coal, so I need something to fuel my giant fireplace. Freddy was disgusted. Only bums use money for that. Oh, Butler! Oh, Butler! Filthy called. Suddenly, a random white coat in a butler's uniform ran up on stage. Yes, sir? Butler asked. Make yourself useful and bring me one of my many bags of 10,000 bits, he ordered. Right away, sir. With that, Butler ran off, putting his 1 bit a month job to good use. A moment slaves, cotton pickers, got more money than that. A moment later, he returned with a seemingly large bag of bits. Freddy gasped as Butler gave the bag to Filthy, who in turn gave the bag to Freddy in exchange for the $10,000. Freddy looked at the bag, with his eyes bugged out beyond belief. He looked inside. Apparently, Equestria used the same gold Earth did. Freddy could wait until he got back to Earth and sell all of this gold and become close to a trillionaire. He didn't have much more to think about, though, as he fainted on the wooden floor soon after. Humph, Filthy asked, walking off the stage, counting the Earth money he now possessed. Ryback just gingerly carried Freddy off the stage and sat him down gently in a wagon. It'll be fine. Don't worry, Punk said. This made the audience seem to calm down. Hi, my name is Phil Brooks. My wrestling name is CM Punk, so please call me that. Punk walked up to the podium and Nova stepped up. Hi there, my name is Nova and I like butt sauce. Everyone just stared at the young outsider and then started to laugh uproariously. Thanks for laughing at me. I will make love to you all. With that, he stepped off of the podium. The laughing had stopped now. Everyone just looked at him creepily. They would all be locking their doors tonight. Z stepped up. Z's real name is Stephen Viking, but you can call Z. Also, Nova licks doorknobs. Nova kicked Z in the nuts, which caused an abrupt end to Z's fantastic speech. Many once again laughed at Z, as Z groaned in pain, because all ponies could do is laugh. Nathan now stepped up. I love you all! He then walked off. Everyone looked oddly at Nathan. Oh, Austin said, we forgot to mention one thing. Where we are from, you all are quite famous. So congratulations. Every pony cheered loudly. Yeah, I'm famous! Screamed Horsepower. Zane walked up. I'm going to love and tolerate the crap out of all of you, especially Derpy. He walked off now as well. This time every pony cheered, because it's all they can do. Though these humans seemed a bit too weird for their taste, they still appreciated the fact they were important to them. Derpy was so happy her eyes did 360-degree turns. Kit, Tate, and Damien stepped up. Hey, we're Freddy's sons, Damien said, the crowd awed. And we still don't trust all you ponies, Kit said. He gave them all a side-eye. I like cars, was all Tate said. Every pony clapped awkwardly. Yeah! Horsepower screamed. I like cars too! I don't even know what they are, but I bet they rule! And that big guy over there, Punk said, gesturing to Ryback. It's Ryback. He eats 7 square meals a day. Ryback angrily nodded at Punk. It was only 6. He then waved to the crowd. Finally, Marcus was the last to step up. I, Marcus started, am Oliver Closeoff. I will kill all you fools in your sleep. Everyone in the audience gulped. They had another killer in town, it seemed. Ryback stepped up to Sims and threw him straight off the stage, to where he landed on his ass. He groaned in pain as Punk stepped up to the mic again. Don't listen to him, folks, Punk said, almost like a warning. His name is Marcus Sims. You are free to harm him physically whenever you please. Every pony laughed again! Ponyville had seemed to take a liking to these strange characters after such a short time. Nova, Z, and Sims they were unsure of, but they just figured they had no brains, which they were right about. We'll say it again. We will be here for a while, so please, don't be afraid to talk to us. Us humans like to talk, believe it or not. And if we offend you in any way, please hurt us. Especially the jackass on the floor over there. Punk said, gesturing to Sims, who could do nothing but flip Punk off. Ooh, feisty, Punk said. Every pony laughed again! Once again, thank you all for allowing us to stay here without any backlash. We will see you all around. Before Punk could finish, he vanished. Not only him, but Ryback, Freddy, Austin, Marcus, Z, Nova, Nathan, Zane, Damien, Kit, Tate, Twilight, Spike, Rarity, Fluttershy, Picky, Pie, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Applejack, and Diamond. I just messed it up horribly. They all vanished as well. All the citizens scratched their heads with their hooves in confusion, wondering where everyone had gone. That's strange. Where did they go? Pyro Z thought. One teleportation later. The answer was simple. Right in front of the 18 were Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. Both princesses were smiling at Twilight and her friends, but were sharing curious looks at the 12 humans. Hello, every pony. Princess Celestia opened up the conversation. We've been expecting you. To be continued. Oh my god. See you later.